Huzzah! This is the Michael giving you another brilliant DVD update. Okay, now, this DVD update and the last DVD update might not be, linear, because I've been having, some, YouTube troubles, so it's not exactly the time when I recorded them. So, I don't even really see why that's a problem. I just thought I'd tell you. Oh yeah, let's get to the wreck. Okay. But anyway, first off, I have for you Xena. Yes. You ever seen that TV show? You have to. It's awesome. So what I got here is the 10th anniversary collection. I bought this off of eBay because you can't get the Xena series anymore. Hey. Went your phone off. Now, the thing about Xena is that it was actually a spin-off of a show called Hercules. You know, you have this TV producers that want to make a whole bunch of shows about big hunky guys fighting mythological creatures in Greek mythology. So, they made two shows. One was Hercules and the other was The Adventures of Sinbad. You know, those were pretty good. But one of the characters in the Hercules shows was Xena. So, when they found out that people liked this big, busty woman wearing leather, you know, Lucy Lawless, and they found out that people actually love to watch this, you know, they, hey, we didn't make a show about this girl. So, yeah, that was a pretty naughty idea. But you know what? This is the Xena TV show, actually, you know, for it being a spin-off, it's like the greatest spin-off show ever. Like, this TV show had a lot more depth and drama than the Hercules or Sinbad. Were very inspirational characters, like strong female characters. Like, you know, like Sigourney Weaver when she was in Aliens. You know, she is pretty inspirational because there is no other types of girls in those movies that's, you know, really kicked ass. So Lucy Lawless really brought an important character to this series. So, yeah. This set includes a buttload, a fucking lot of special features, and 17 of the greatest episodes. And these are really good episodes that they picked into this, so, whew. So, my next, what we got here? We got Arlington Road, which you have Jeff Bridges, who is always great to watch. Lebowski. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, you know, this movie, you know, when I was watching it, I didn't think so much about this. You know, I didn't buy this, my dad did. And I'm thinking, this isn't going to be like a government conspiracy sort of movie, you know, because those are pretty lame. But, you know, this is actually, after watching it, it actually, you know, got better. You know, it's all about Jeff Bridges, and these two guys are neighbors. What's his name? Tim Robbins, yeah. So, they're neighbors, but he thinks that he's a terrorist. So, yeah, you got this whole Monsters Are Due on Maple Street sort of thing going on here. But, yeah, suck it, camera. Okay. So, yeah, you know, this ended up being pretty good. You know, a lot better than I thought it was. Next, the Audrey Hepburn classic, My Fair Lady. Whew, this is really good, you know, I never seen My Fair Lady before I bought this. So, you know, I didn't think that it was going to be all that good, but you know, you have a lot of memorable songs in here, and it is an absolutely hilarious movie. Like, Rex Harrison is so funny. But, oh yeah, this is definitely a really good musical. So, oh yeah, definitely highly recommended. Oh, now this was a surpriser. This one, I've seen before on TV, and then forgot all about it. This was actually a really good movie. You have the girl that stars in Amelie. Movie's called Dirty Pretty Things. Now, this movie has like a nice little balance of really disturbing drama and just a little bit of comedy. Nothing that really upsets the balance of the movie. But the thing about this movie is that it deals with a very real problem that's happening. You have it's all about immigrants that go to countries, but they can't afford a visa. So what they do is they sell their organs to get a visa, but because the person that does the job on them is such a crappy doctor and does such a bad job, they end up dying. So it's a very disturbing thing just to know that this is a real problem that happens. So I'm so glad I found this, because this was really good. You should look it up. Very good. And this one absolutely blew my fucking mind. I have no idea what the hell I was watching, but all I know is that I can't stop watching it. It's called El Topo. Now, the thing about this movie is that it's one of those hardcore grindhouse movies. And what do I mean about that? Well, it's like it's loaded, like it's very inexpensive kind of movie, independent thing, but lots of blood, lots of gore, lots of nudity, and you have these midgets and people without limbs that are in this movie. So it's a very rough, graphic, weird movie. Like, the editing and the pacing to this movie is absolutely bizarre. But it's definitely a memorable movie. Like, so far what I got out of it is that, I have this guy who wanders into this town, finds that it's completely soaked in blood, and everybody's disemboweled and hanged, and one person that's is pierced on the stake. So then he finds the person that does this, frees the girl. The girl goes along with them, and she convinces him that in order for him to be the best gunslinger of the West, he has to kill these 5 masters in the desert. So it's all about, finding a place in life and stuff. It's whoa. And for the last one here, we got the all-time classic, An American Werewolf in London. Like, there's, how werewolf movies are, it's a bit cheesy, you got cheap thrills, but the thing that really separates American Werewolf in London is that it's really funny. Like, not, cheap, crappy funny, but I mean, like, there's some really good humor in this. So, when it was released, people didn't know what to think of it, but it's now an absolute cult classic. So I got the 2-disc edition that came out not too long ago, the full moon edition. So, whoo, definitely a cult classic, a must-watch, must-have. Oh yeah. So anyway, that's my DVD update for today. I think I went that pretty quickly, unlike the other ones where I keep dragging on and on and on and on and on and on. But next time, I'm gonna bring more great DVDs for you to see that I have, blah. And I'm gonna bring you different videos this time, where I just keep bitching about stuff, so be sure to watch out for that. This is the Michael speaking, and buy that shit. Out.